Hello. Today I'd like to read you A Plan for Pops by Heather Smith and Brooke Kerrigan. This is a story about grandparents. And I know in this time in our house, we're missing our grandparents and we're calling them when we can. But I thought this was a nice way that this little boy was caring for his grandfather. And you're going to notice in the first page that there's some markings because baby Charlie has learned how to use a pen. Luckily, she only got to the first page. So here we go. A Plan for Pops. Every Saturday, Lou visits Granddad and Pops. They start their day with breakfast. Granddad has toast with jam. Pops has colorful cereal, the kind that turns the milk pink. And Lou has both. The jam is sweet, and the cereal tastes like a rainbow. Over breakfast, Lou's grandparents share the paper. Granddad reads the science and technology section. Pops reads the comics. While they read, Lou plays with the paper umbrella Pops has put in their juice. Granddad says, "Lou, did you know that umbrellas have ribs?" Lou shows Pops the delicate paper canopies. No matter how hard they look, they can't seem to find them. After breakfast, they go to the library. They walk hand in hand like a chain of paper dolls. They move slowly through the neighborhood because Pops' legs don't work like they used to. Lou doesn't let go till they get there. At the library, Granddad reads about how things are made. Pop sits at the computer watching rock and roll videos. Lou goes back and forth between the two and learns that zippers are made from teeth and Elvis was king. At lunchtime, Granddad has boiled eggs. Pops invents a new meal, spaghetti on waffles. He adds hot sauce for zing. Lou has both. The eggs are buttery soft and the spaghetti tastes like fireworks. After lunch, Granddad tinkers with nuts and bolts and bits of wood. Pops listens to music. Lou hammers 6 nails and tightens 10 screws. Then, as lunch settles, Lou curls up with Pops and listens to stories about the old days when Pops used to shake, rattle, and roll. When Pops falls asleep, Granddad and Lou do what they do every Saturday afternoon. They build. Granddad sketches an idea. The machine doesn't work the first time, or the second, or the third. Lou says, "It'll never work," Granddad says. "Always remember the 3 P's: perseverance, persistence, and patience." Granddad squints at their contraption. "I think the problem is with this ramp." He makes an adjustment and smiles. "Lou, go make Pops." Together they watch as a golf ball hits a switch, then turns on a fan, then blows a toy car that rolls down a ramp and topples a book that opens a box that pulls on a string that releases to the sky a flock of paper cranes. Pops cries, "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear." He says, "I've never seen anything so beautiful." The following Saturday begins the same as the last. Granddad and Pops share the paper. Lou plays with the paper umbrellas, but on the way to the library, something terrible happens. Pops has a fall. Sirens ring in Lou's ear. The ambulance takes Pops away. That night there is news. Pops will need a wheelchair, but not just for now, for always. Weeks of Saturdays go by. Pops does not come out of his room. Granddad whispers, "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear." Granddad and Lou eat alone. They add hot sauce to every meal. Neither can taste the zing. Alone in the afternoon, Lou plays with their contraption. The machine doesn't work the first time, or the second, or the third. Maybe, Lou thinks, the cranes don't feel like flying. Rock and roll music floats from the next room. Granddad is trying hard to make Pops happy. Lou squints at the ramp. Maybe what it needs is a little adjustment. When the cranes are released to the sky, Lou cries. Then as lunch settles, Lou begins to sketch. Granddad says, "What are you doing, Lou?" "I'm making a plan for Pops." Granddad and Lou put the plan into action. They persevere, they persist, and they try to be patient. It's a big job for two people. Rat tat tat, whir whir whir. The neighbors come to help. Soon the sketch becomes reality. But Pops is still too sad to leave his room. The next day, Lou comes up with another idea. While Pop sleeps, Lou and Granddad work quickly and quietly. They place a sign next to his bed. "Pull me." They wait. Soon they hear switches switching, wheels turning, gears spinning, seesaws rocking, and marbles rolling. Then click, 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 the dominoes topple all the way to the stereo. A moment later, Pop's favorite rock and roll song blares from the speakers. When the music ends, Lou brings Pops a glass of juice. A paper umbrella decorates the rim. Pop says, "I think I might like to go to the library today." When Pop sees the ramp, he cries, "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, I've never seen anything so beautiful." Lou pushes the wheelchair bumpity bump over the cracks in the sidewalk. Pop says it feels like the old days when he used to shake, rattle, and roll. At the library, Granddad reads about how things are made. Pop sits at the computer watching rock and roll videos. Lou goes back and forth between the two and learns that the plastic bits on the shoelaces are called aglets and that the jitterbug is a dance. That is the end of the story. It's called A Plan for Pops. I hope you enjoyed it. What a beautiful way to spread a little joy to someone that you care about. I hope you're all doing well.